windy. Definitely not ideal, but I have the itch to fly, so we're gonna fly instead of going to the park or somewhere else fun to fly. Fuck it. I'm gonna just fly around the house. Alright, been practicing this kind of like sideways drift on liftoff. Probably not going to work too well today. I'm not even going to try it, really. Only sketchy part about flying around the neighborhood is when you crash in someone's yard. Kind of sucks. That happened with one of the crashes I had. I posted it on YouTube. I didn't actually know where it crashed. Turns out it ended up crashing in like a yard that I just had no idea, so it took me a minute to find it. Then I had to go and ask the guy to grab it for me. He didn't want me in his backyard, so that stuff just kind of sucks. Ooh, a lot of breakup. I was going to try and mess around with those trees, but fuck it. Stick to areas where I'm getting better reception, and like I said, the wind isn't ideal today either. For me so far, having this 3-inch, the biggest thing that's kind of, well, 3.5, whatever you want to call it, biggest thing that I've kind of struggled with so far is really just going from tiny whoops to this is you're carrying so much more momentum that it's a lot easier to you drift around the corners, so to speak. Pushes you wide, and it's definitely been a reason for some of my crashes so far. Just getting used to that drift is just not, I don't want to say difficult, but something you need to adjust to. Ooh, I need to be careful. It's one thing crashing in liftoff, it's another thing crashing in the real world. And I've crashed this thing quite a bit so far, but it's been over grass, so I haven't even fucking broken a prop or nothing. Been trying to practice some low speed stuff too with this, like not just outright balls to the wall, but slower stuff too, which is for me a lot more difficult than being with the tiny whoops. I mean, it doesn't help when it's windy either. Okay, not impossible, but just a little bit more difficult. I normally practice kind of the lower speed stuff as I get lower on the battery. And again, kind of just dealing with that drift that you get with the bigger whoops. I'm sure everyone gets better with experience, but alright, now it's actually in though.